Okay. That's on. I was really close to my mic. I'm so sorry if I blew out any of your ears. I'm so sorry. Okay. I need to copy that. That is the horizontal stream on YouTube. Let's bring that over here. Okay. And then I need to do the same thing over here on the vertical side, which it has started up perfectly. Thank you. Boop. Okay. Confirm. And then confirm. Okay. There we go. Hello, chat. How's it going, guys? I hope you're doing well. This is not a members only stream. Okay, thank you, YouTube. Okay, are we back this time? I know it's a black screen. Minecraft crashed, but I'm just gonna see if we can even stream at all. I don't know what in the world just happened. But my whole computer just decided that it was not having it with what we just did. Hi. How are we doing, guys? Hello, Xtivity. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, it's already starting to lag. Come on. This isn't rocket science. We can do it. We can do it, OBS. I believe in you. Nathan, thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it. Hello. Hope you're doing well. The king returns. We're trying. I fixed a whole bunch of settings, and I don't know if the settings are really happy that I tried to fix them. Let's try to load up the world now. What's this XP thing, by the way? That is a new YouTube feature. So the longer you're in the stream, the more you chat, and I think it also has something to do with donations. The more XP it gives you, so there's like a leaderboard. So I think basically if you're here like the entire stream, you're almost guaranteed first unless somebody pays to win. In which case, they may steal it from you. Who took my first Roblox boy? Yeah, Roblox boy took it. I'm sorry, Nathan. Really cool guy. Took what was rightfully his. I can't hear a thing. There it goes. So why... I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Why is it changing my sound device? Okay. Don't encourage him, King. I'm going to encourage Nathan. You should be disqualified from taking first. We should not allow it. Today we're going to go fishing. I'm gonna build a dock. I'm gonna fish. When I went to get the thumbnail for the YouTube stream, you're not gonna believe it. First cast on Breaking 3 book. I didn't record it, so you're just gonna have to believe me, but I caught an Unbreaking 3 book. First try. Didn't even catch a fish. So, yeah, this is a cool thing. I'm really glad I have it. It's just not something I expect to get this early. Also, I need to pull up Task Manager to make sure we don't crash again. Zulu platform architecture. So that's Minecraft. Minecraft is now taking up 66% GPU usage. If I turn off data, what are we at now? 50%. That seems fishy. That seems really fishy. Also, my camera is still green flickering, so... that's not great. That's okay, whatever. Tiny Water, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, because I belong to a higher division. What if you add music to the background? That's pretty quiet but loud enough to keep your viewers engaged. I recommend this. Your viewers have zero attention span. I usually do play with music, yes. We're just getting started with the stream though, so I gotta turn it up. So you're a mod, you have insider information when Reg is going live. You have low latency because of being close to a streamer. It's cheating. Sounds like a skill issue. Why are we stuttering? I don't know. Let me go ahead and turn on that music, though. I do usually turn on just the Minecraft music. We'll go with that for now. Turn it a little quieter. There we go. Boop. Alright. Okay. Minecraft dropped down to 20%. OBS is still running at about 50. It needs tuned a little bit more is what I'm seeing. Catching you guys up to speed. Today, I have been doing a lot of recording. I have full diamond armor now. I have a diamond pickaxe. I have a diamond sword. I've enchanted. I caught an Unbreaking 3 book. That's pretty cool. And I've upgraded the house a little bit. It's kind of ugly still, but it's a lot better than what it was. It is a lot better than what it was. Also, I am still lagging. Why are we lagging? What are my, what's my frame rate locked to? 120? Let's lock it to 160. Let's see, what else? We've got chickens. Toasty Ghosty. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, dude. Hello, hello. How's it going? I want to steal your dog. He's cute. Which one? I have two now. They're both adorable. I can't see what you said, Toasty. You did not. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. But thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Doggos indeed. Hello, Kavitesh. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. He doesn't tell me anything. Sure, if he does, I ignore him because he's not worth my attention. That's true. Which one? The answer is yes. Fair enough. We do need to name our dogs at some point. Once name tags are craftable, especially, we'll have to do it. Okay. Today, agenda. We need to turn down our mob sounds right now. Okay, let's go with that. We're gonna build a dock. I'm thinking right about here. This is where I built our path up to in today's episode that I'm recording. And it'll come right out to probably, if I had to guess, just about here. It doesn't need to be super deep in, but it needs, it just needs a little bit so we can fish off of it and so we can have a boat alongside it. This area is like almost complete. Like once it's done, we'll move on to the next area and it'll be all good. Can I like, I guess I'm gonna turn down my render distance. I'm starting to wonder like what in the world is going on though. Like my face cam is flickering too still. Whatever. Whatever. Boop. Okay. Let's roll with this for now. Which one? The answer is yes. The white one is gonna be named vanilla and the brown one chocolate. What you think? Possibly. That could work. That could work. I'm not against that. I may hold a poll in like Discord on YouTube, something like that, and we'll get official names. But you're now Technoblade? What? Huh? Am I Technoblade now? This is news to me. I didn't think I was Technoblade. But I'll accept the compliment. He's a cool dude. One other thing I really want to do, because it's been bugging me. These things right here. Swap these out. That's... You're not wrong, Admiral. That's just crazy, though. How do you make the, what do you call it? Not the smoker, but the blast furnace. How do you make a blast furnace? Does anyone remember? It doesn't require like a full iron block, does it? No. Does anyone know how to make a blast furnace? Think you need stone block? Like smooth stone? Furnace with iron round, I think. Okay. Let's try it. That didn't work. I'm confused. Smile, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'll check. Please do. Question: ever played Clash Royale? I used to. I don't anymore. But I used to. It's a pretty cool game though. Five iron ingots and 3 smooth stone slabs. Okay, I see. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Smooth stone and iron. The 2 thoughts need to have a baby. What? Okay. You never know what you're gonna read in my Twitch chat. Admiral is on something today. Who's the most annoying card you faced against? I don't remember because that was a long time ago. I don't even remember any of their names, really. The worst one usually was the skeleton army, like when a whole lot of them showed up. That was usually pretty bad, just because they'd always show up at the worst times for me. Correction, I'm off something. Ah, you're off your meds. Got it. Okay, so that's how you do it. Gotcha. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. That is very helpful. Okay, we're good now. So I got my 3 furnaces. I got 2 blast furnaces, 2 smokers. We're good. We're chilling. And I guess I have extra smooth stone too, because why not? We'll just stick this in here, I guess. Sure. And then put that away. Oh, we need to put you back up here. There we go. Okay. Skelly army is unbelievably weak now. That's fair. That's fair. It was pretty annoying. Like, it was very easy to destroy if you had the right tools available to you. But there was only so many cards that you could get in the game when I was playing. Like, it was very long ago. Like, first couple of years of launch. Is the face cam, like, flickering a lot? It looks like it is to me. I don't know. A lot is subjective. That it is, but whatever. We'll go with that. And then I'm thinking we'll stick with this, yeah. Okay. No way, is that a real KingRegNog? Is that a real water ghost? Hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Allegedly. Let's do like 1 there. 1, 2, 3 right here. And then I'm thinking maybe up. So the dock would be like right there. I think that would make sense to me. So you want it up off the water in case the water rose. That's more so. That would be more good for like for oceans, not rivers. There's not much of a wake in a river, but I don't know. It wouldn't be like right on the water either though. I don't know. Let's go with this. Did you... Hello, hello. Is he AI? Legally, I cannot answer. The new Raspberry Pi for AI is wild. It runs a full LLM. Free, no credits on the Raspberry Pi. Well, I mean, that's kind of the benefit of a Raspberry Pi, is you don't have to rent anything from anyone. Credits, that's all they are, is you're just renting the power, essentially. So, that's awesome that that exists. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of like that, maybe. How strong is it, Swiftu? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. I think that's a little bit too far out, but we'll go with it. I've got an idea. We'll see. You're aware of the camera glitching a ton, right? Yes, I am. Nobody in chat is really helpful. They're saying that's a subjective question. I'm just asking, is it flickering? And is it doing it more than it was? And you know, Admiral. There is no straight answer with Admiral. Let's break those. And then... a lot is a very subjective term. I don't know if it really is in this case. It is flickering a lot. There is, like... that would be a very subjective term had it not been, like... practically seizure levels. Nathan, thank you for back in time. We are time travelers now. Really broken out? USB, it is plugged in, I promise you. I spent a lot of time a couple days ago working on it. If it isn't working still, then it's probably the camera going bad. Asking King of all people if something is plugged in all the way is crazy work. Yeah, if it's not working, there's like 2 more things I can try before it's just fix or replace camera, and none of those are really fun things to try to do, but I will mess with it after stream. Amongst other things, because apparently we're still using like 50% GPU on OBS, which we weren't before. You could just try to crop up the bottom a little and see if it stops. Like if you cropped out the bottom where it was flickering. Well, it's flickering the bottom half, really. It's flickering worse on the lower quarter, but it's the whole bottom half. And like if we cropped from here down, I'd have to like sit way up here and it would be a weird aspect ratio. Since when did you become a king, and a king of what? Tell us your story, king. Man, that's a really good question. Nobody's ever taken interest in that. It's a really, really good question. Actually, I think somebody has asked that, and I just had to pull something out my butt. King of your mom, wild. I guess I'm king of my own land. Where is that land? Here. And, you know, who made me king? Me. I think that's a pretty good answer, right? King of regular Nog, that sounds weird out of context. It's a little strange. It's not very nice. Expecting Admiral to say anything nice is a very, bold move. Someone asked that once, and I kind of just had to pull it but that's lovely. It's a little strange, but it's accurate. Let's see. Is that the dock done? I forgot to press replay on that. Well, it's not too late to do some of it on replay. I'm too busy wearing too many hats right now. We're just gonna move that over here so it's out of the way. Boop. And I guess we need to set up some lights along the path. Put a couple of lanterns up there. We can fish for the rest of the time. There's not much else I can do there unless we can find some moss. That's all I need left to finish this build, basically, is moss. I'm curious if I turn back on this, how bad is it gonna get? It's 41%. That's where that should be. OBS is taking 53%. Okay. I'm gonna start moving around and see which one spikes. It's OBS. It's not even close. OBS is eating up 70% of the GPU right now. Minecraft is hardly doing anything. Just let me know, guys, if the flickering gets to be unbearable. I'm gonna turn off the preview window to try to save some resources. I want to make sure I'm caught up on everything. Why is strawberry called the strawberry when it ain't even a straw, and the red berry called a red berry? Why not name strawberry red berry and red berry bedberry? Huh? I'm confused. I'm a little bit confused. Good questions though. Very good questions. If I had to guess, there's a very good reason for it, but I don't know the reasons. I've not been let in on the secrets. Boop. And then I guess we need this, and take those and make these. We got 30 seconds till night. That means we can place a couple of lanterns. Boop. And then we can put like one right about there. And we can sleep. By the way, to answer that question, it's 8 GB alone, but you need a Raspberry Pi 5 to attach to it for it to work. It also has a really good image processing unit for like object detection. Okay, that's awesome. That is really, really awesome. So we need to like sustainably around 275 set up. I mean, that's a lot of savings though if you can blow that all at once instead of do your token purchases and buying it through somebody else. That's what I really respect about Raspberry Pis, is just the fact that you can do a lot more with them simply because, or you can do a lot more with your money simply because you do buy in. It's a pretty expensive buy-in, admittedly. Like, you know, you're gonna spend a lot of money initially. But overall, you're gonna save money because the AI module costs 130 and the Raspberry Pi 5 is 145. Yeah, probably work decently with an 8 GB though. Possibly. I mean, it just depends on what you're really wanting to do. I would say. But it definitely could do pretty decent, I would say. Even if you're just trying to test something before you deploy it to an actual server, like that is a big deal right there. I guess I'll put one there. How would that look? Not bad. Not bad at all. So that kind of brings us along the path, and it brings us right to here. Then we would fish. We'd be good. I'm kind of thinking this pond here, I'm thinking we close it off. We get rid of it completely because where it's at right now, it's just inconvenient. And I was kind of thinking we build like a little chicken coop here for the house because it just needs one. And I think we should also plant a little bit of pumpkin patch. And maybe if we have some, I don't know if we do, but if we do, we need potatoes. Oh, let me show you guys. I found something and it's really cool, okay? I was exploring today because I was recording the next episode 1. And I went mining, got full diamond, got enchanted. But after I went mining, I was trying to get home. First off, found a trail rune. Pretty cool. We haven't looted it yet, but I want to. It's just the problem is it's underwater right now. Second, look at this mountain right here. This is really, really cool. But that's not where the coolness ends. So let me take you guys out to where I'm kind of looking at a possible base being at some point. Because I think it's really, really cool. Who's that idiot that went up to a berry and named it strawberry? What was in their mind? I mean, there was straw before we had straws. Like, maybe the berries sprouted out of the straw that they spread out for a different plant, and so they called it strawberry. Who knows? That's my best guess. So here's a village, right? Pretty cool by itself. It did kind of burn. I had to do some firefighting, but we have a village. We have a ruined portal. All right, I've already looted it. But look at that up there. So, I have an idea. I have a really cool idea. We also came out here for a reason, and I don't remember what it was. It's fine. But, like, this generated perfectly. Right on the edge here. So I was thinking, you know, we have room up here on these mountains to really do, like, a really cool fort up here. And this could be one of the corners of it. Obviously, pillagers are going to spawn there, so I got to figure out how to spawn-proof it or turn it into a farm so it works for me while it's being a part of our base. I got to look into that a little bit. But it's a really, really cool spot. I saw it when I was coming through here, and I was like, man, I got to do something with that, because that is cool. Thank you for the stretch, Nathan. Appreciate it. I thought about buying one. I can like have a personal chat GBT that I don't need payment for. Of course, it won't be as good, but it'll be decently close. Yeah, I mean, if you find an open source LLM, you could do a lot with it. You could do a lot with that. And there's a lot of good ones out there. I think there's even some chat GPTs, like actual proper chat GPTs, that are by OpenAI that you can download, if I'm not mistaken, and run on your local machine. You'd have to look into that, though. Also, here's your dab. Okay, why did I come out here? We're building a chicken coop. Oh, potatoes! Right! I need potatoes. What are you doing? Okay, I was checking to see if these guys have any crops whatsoever. I'm pretty sure they almost have to generate with a piece of land that has some amount of crop, but I might be thinking of old villages instead. Technically, I guess the village center, which I have a feeling might be here, might be the only thing that has to generate. This was an animal pen. There's just no animals in it. Okay. Ooh, lag spike. Okay. There might not be any crops. So next best thing, I need to steal. I don't remember where all of the chests are, but I know where some of them are. So, we'll just steal what we can and go from there, I guess. I already stole that one. Here's the village center. Can send everybody home. Boop. Potatoes. There we go. Okay, how do you put them in there? This is magic to me. Okay, we'll go with that. That's good. There we go. Nikita, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Before anybody asks, I do want to go ahead and mention, I'm not going to steal these guys and trade with them. I'm going to wait to do villager trading for a little while. I'm actually thinking the reason why I'm building the dock is I want to do fishing primarily to get my first set of mending books. And then after that, I'll expand into villager trading. I'm well aware of how long that could take, which means we've got plenty of streams to have fun doing that. Aren't you guys so excited? I can't imagine a better way to spend my time. This is a really tall building. Oh, there it is. I was like, how do you get up there? So we'll see how that goes. I mean, based on my luck, I've literally done one cast and I got an Unbreaking 3 book first try. So like, I'm not saying I'm gonna catch mending like really fast, but my odds are looking pretty good. Fish Gaming Wednesday every day. Ooh, we could participate in the festivities. We could fish game Wednesday. Now we're talking. I might try to carve out some time to do Fish Gaming Wednesday. At least until we get full mending. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. Hello Jellyfish, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Oops. This is one of the tall ones as well. Let me up there. Let me up. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of these bundles too. I forget how to craft them, so it's just nice to get them. I think we've looted everything. We got potatoes. That's what I came here for. So we can leave now and go home. Kind of hesitant to because it's kind of turning night. Ooh, did you guys see that? That was a shooting star. That was really cool. Okay. Boop. I need to expand the river a little bit just so it reaches. Thank you for spending your taxes, Swiftu. Appreciate it. Nikita, same to you. Definitely cannot forget the tax submissions. We'd be in a lot of trouble without our taxes. Make a wish. I really wish that my world doesn't get corrupted. Earlier today, I had a little bit of a scare. I stopped recording. I just paused my game because I was going to go grab dinner. I take 2 steps down my stairs, and immediately I hear a pop, and I saw all of my lights turn off, and I was like, crap. Turns out, I guess a transformer blew up or something. I don't know. And I had a mini panic attack because I was like, I just started my forever world. We can't be losing it this quickly. Thankfully, nothing got lost, no corruption. But, you know, it scared me. It really did scare me. So many familiar faces. I'm everywhere. You're everywhere. A lot of people from Elfies come here now. Yes, it's really nice because I get to see you guys a lot, and I really get to learn more about you too, which is really fun. How do you? Okay, so you press Control. Okay, gotcha. So, can I, like, clean up my inventory a little bit here? Plants go in here. And then mob drops in here. And then I'm keeping the potatoes for now. Dirt and I guess sand can go in here too. Random items go in here. Wood. Wood. No, wood. Wood? Wood goes somewhere. I don't know where. You can't ask me, but it goes somewhere. Transformer blowing up goes hard. It really does. Also, hello, Callie. Welcome on in. Oh no, that's scary. It was a little terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. I almost wet my pants because I was like, this is really bad. Nothing like getting 30 diamonds and then realizing that all could have just like been wiped out in an instant. Really teaches you that maybe you should work on something a little more permanent and a lot less fragile. I was scared. I was scared for my life. But it's okay. We're still kicking. It is nice in some ways. It was also nice seeing different people and being a getaway kind of thing. That's true. That is definitely fair. Can relate. First fish. There we go. Alright. We gotta catch a lot of fish because I've been living off of berries, which isn't very good. I've got a little bit of bread for now. But catching a lot of fish would be nice. We can smoke them. And then we'll have, like... We'll have a good source of food for a little bit. Until I can set up, like, a cow farm or something, which would be nice. Hey, Anuki, how's it going, dude? It's good to see you. It is indeed me. It is I. Sorry I could hop over to Elfies, but Regzal, I mean... You know, we like Elfie, but I feel like we also like Reg, right? Hello, gamer. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Besides, Elfie isn't fishing. He's the fish. This is true. I'm catching Elfie's cousins. We should, I wanted to start, like, a fish pond. I've got some really cool ideas for a couple of bases. So, the first base we're gonna build, you guys get to know this before everybody else because you're in the streams. Here, I'll show you guys. I just gotta catch this next one because I want it. Please. Okay. Basically, over here, right, there's this big cave. Literally, I spawned right there. And I think it would be a really cool place to put, like, a goblin cave. Like, could you imagine some hanging bridges and some holes in the wall? I've never done really a full-on cave base because I suck at interiors, so it would really challenge me to do something that's out of my wheelhouse. But I was thinking inside of there we could do like big underground sections. Kind of like how Elfie has done his base in Skyblock Kingdoms, Mangrove. like underneath there's like that big fishing lake. I was kind of thinking, what if we did stuff like that, but instead of a big fishing lake, although we could do that, I was thinking like big wheat fields and cow fields and, you know, doing all these things that would typically be above ground, but doing it all under the ground, but still making it look pretty. It would be kind of fun to do that, maybe. You know, out here, this is fine, this is cool, but this is meant to be like day one kind of build. So I was thinking first starter base, you know, we could do... Ooh, that was a lot louder than I remembered it being. Name tag. Sound, I fixed that, by the way. But, you know, over here we could do our vault where I keep all my treasures, and we could put, my chest storage room. I'm going to do copper golem automation, because I've never done that before. Maybe put my bedroom over there, or a couple of bedrooms, because I'm putting a goblin kingdom essentially over here. And maybe over here we could do our library, because every single episode that I record... I just tried to fly. Oh my goodness. At least I wasn't high up. Every single episode I record, I've been doing these little books. And you guys will be able to ask questions in the comment section or in Discord, and then I'll write the book and I'll store it somewhere. Eventually, I'd like to build libraries to house these books for the sections that I'm building in. So that way, you know, you guys can basically have your own little piece in the story. So it's kind of cool to have that around. And I'm totally stealing that from Wells Knight's Kingdoms, Minecraft Kingdoms world. It was one of my favorite things that he did in that world, and I had to steal that as well. Hello, Duff Gaming. Welcome on in. Yes, you can ask any question you want. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Why are you upside down? Good question, Ren. Blame Nathan. He name-tagged me Dinnerbone. Also, hello, Rita Brother. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It's alright. Can't stop people from coming over here and don't want to. Reg is top-tier streamer. Alfie finished now anyway. Oh, Alfie's done? I only got to pop in for a little bit. I didn't know how long he was going to be live for, though. It's perfect fishing weather now. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there it goes. My question is, are you interested in joining a streamer SMP? I try to make it my policy to not say yes or no right away. If you want to give me some details about it, you're welcome to. Ooh, hello. I mean, don't mind if I do. Might as well use it till it's broken, kind of thing. If you want to send me some details and you can't say it like publicly, my Discord is open. Just make a ticket over there and I can respond to you there. But I will forewarn you, the answer is probably no. I've got a couple of outstanding offers, and I've been focusing on solo content a little bit more this year. But that doesn't mean it's a definite no. Hello, William. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And same to you, Mr. Frost. Hello, hello. Welcome. That's completely fine, bro. Take your time. I can give you a Discord server. You can check out some of the info and stuff like that if you want. Yeah, you're welcome to do that if you'd like. It's up to you. Don't worry about it if it's a no, and that is honestly so okay. I appreciate your understanding. Which dedicated win for a Minecraft server? At least 2. You steal some ideas. I need new ideas to steal, you know? That's fair. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I've got some fun ideas for this world, so... hopefully I'll be able to give you all the ideas that you could steal. I mean, right now even, I'm cooking overtime. That, pillager outpost we saw over there, I didn't expect to see that. I selected this world, like, at random. I literally generated the world. First world I loaded into was this world. I spawned in a cave, and immediately I was like, you know, this is the place. I'm okay with this. Like, if I started in a desert, I may have went, you know, let's regenerate. But this was just awesome. I have like 12. I'm gonna join your server, shoot over some info later on, and you can check it out. But for now, I'm gonna be checking out other streamers. All right, sounds good, Duff. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. And I'll let you know when I read over all that. But I appreciate you. Man, we are getting a lot of fish. Okay. Can I join you, please? Hello, Crazy Status. You cannot, because this is a single-player world. But I appreciate your interest. I do know some other people who do play with their viewers. If you'd like to watch them and hang out with them in their communities, go check out King Elfie or Kitrix Live. Both of them, phenomenal streamers, great viewer joinable content. What's up? How you doing, man? Hello, Robert. Welcome on in. I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking. How are you doing? An amazing stream. Honestly, no pressure for an answer. No pressure either way. Have a great rest of your day and night. Appreciate you. You as well, man. You as well. Hopefully the lag isn't too bad, if there is any, guys. And if the camera is still flickering, I apologize. If it gets too bad and it's like starting to become a concern that maybe it would cause a medical issue for somebody, let me know. And we'll just go without the face cam if we have to. I'm good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. We're just fishing today in my Minecraft Forever world. This is a world that I play forever. So no resets, nothing, no seasons, you know, it's just Minecraft until I don't feel like it. And then when I stop, I'll come back eventually because I will feel like it again at some point. But I'm never going to make another Forever world. This is the one. Please don't get political in my chat, Golden Fisherman. Thank you. Hello, 100. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And I think it's getting a little late. We should probably sleep. Call me Whitey is crazy work, bro. Casual racism in the YouTube chat. We love to see it. Okay. I'm thinking... I don't know how I want to do the chicken coop. That's the thing. I've never built a chicken coop in Minecraft. This is going to be a challenge for me. Oh, I already missed. There we go. Alright. I'm thinking we'll fish until this is broken, which isn't too much longer. We'll build a chicken coop. Or we'll try anyway. And then... I think we'll go back to fishing for the rest of the time after that. I just need to fish a lot until I can get mending. That's one of my rules for this world is no mending villager trades until I fish it up. I want to enjoy the early game, and I also want to reconnect with the fact that, like, hey, you know, this used to be the way to get mending. Like, villager trading just wasn't really the easy way. You used to AFK fish all the time. It kind of reminds you how good you have it once once you do this a couple of times. You're living so many people's dreams, also mine, to have gaming setup, play this game in shaders. Well, I appreciate the reminder. I remember that, like, all I wanted. I had a laptop. It had 2 gigabytes of RAM. I don't even think it had a graphics card. It was built in with the CPU, so it was integrated graphics. Really crappy computer. All I wanted to do is be able to run shaders. Could not do it, though. So it was, it's it's nice to be reminded, like, yeah, you know, as much as I complain that it does lag at times and that it doesn't perform the way I want it to, like, I appreciate you mentioning that because it reminded me, like, you know, some people can't play with shaders, and if I have to turn my render distance down 2 chunks, okay, that's fine. That's a mild inconvenience. Hello, Muhammad Marie. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How about yourself, dude? Good to see you. Remember, books are tied to World Seed? Yup. Yup. 2 gigabytes? Yeah, you are KingRegNog. I know. I grew up in a time when 2 gigabytes was a lot. Hey, can I ask you a question? How do you edit your vertical stream? Does YouTube let you change or edit where you want your camera and gameplay, or do you need 2 separate streams? Thanks. Right now, I'm doing 2 separate streams. YouTube is planning on adding a way for you to select where you want your gameplay and camera for the dual streaming, but unfortunately, I haven't been given that feature yet. If you don't have it either, wait like 1 or 2 months, it should be in your board, but they're doing a slow rollout. I was in Swifty's chat. He definitely sounds middle-aged. Swifty's old. Swifty is very, very old. Really, yeah, I don't stream. I wish I can, but I don't have a channel. That's fair. Streaming's fun. I highly recommend it to anybody who can try it. Just to say you did, you know? It's a lot of fun to me, and one of the best decisions I ever made was to try streaming because it makes me happy. Thanks for the answer. Enjoy your day, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you popping in and asking your question. I hope you have good luck, and we'll see you another time, maybe. If my parents make me make a channel, I can stream sometimes. Hey, that's awesome. Well, definitely respect your parents. That's a big thing. That's how you get more responsibilities, is by proving that you're responsible and that they can trust you with what they ask you to do. So don't go making your own channel or anything. Just wait till they say you can. Can't shaders. Even I can't play this game. My mobile doesn't support this game. Oof, that's rough. I'm sorry. I hope one day you can play some Minecraft. Minecraft is a lot of fun. It's my favorite game. Swifty must be like 50 plus, ultra unk. Reminder that Apollo 11 had 32 kilobytes of RAM. That's why the moon landing was fake. I don't think that's a... You'd be surprised what you can do with such little RAM. You know... Like, as precise as landing on the moon is, it really doesn't require that much computing power. That's the fun thing. You know, I can ask my parents to make me a channel. I'll ask them now. Hey, man, that's up to you. Good job. Keep patience, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Explorer. Welcome on in. Do you know any Indian YouTubers? Oh, I got somebody subscribed. Appreciate you for subscribing. I can't see the names. I'm sorry. I'm going to assume it's Indominus Rex Sans. Thank you for subscribing if that was you. I'm Sans the Skeleton. Hey, hello. How's it going, Sans? And the world is flat too, huh? Oh my gosh. I just want to make sure. Did I miss this? I think I missed the message, didn't I? No? Nope, we're good. Okay, sweet. Also, to show you how bad the U.S. education was, I thought that JFK was alive when he went to the moon, and it was during his term. It was 6 years after he died. Yeah, well, to be fair, it was something that he wanted to do. And it would make sense why you would think that due to the fact that, like, we have the... I'm hearing a lot of subscribe notifications. I don't know. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. I can't see who it is, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Do you know any Indian YouTubers? What's his name? He's a productivity guy. What's his name? He used to do medical school. I used to watch him. He was a really good guy. I know of T-Series. I just subscribed. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm trying to think of any other Indian YouTubers I might know. I don't know a ton, but I do know there's a lot of them. It's always great to see that there's creators all over the place, which is one of the really cool things about YouTube is, you know, just the fact that there are so many people all over the world doing the same thing that you're doing. The only viewer left, hey, that's okay. I'll take whoever I can. I appreciate you guys. But yes, JFK did want to go to the moon. Unfortunately, he was killed before he could see that through. And on top of that, to do it safely, there was just not much. You couldn't rush the timeline on that. But had he lived and gone through it all, I do believe he would have seen it through to completion as a president, had he not been killed. Personally, it takes somebody who really believes in something to make that mission more critical. And he was somebody who really just wanted... The way I perceived him, was he was somebody who really loved his country, and somebody who really wanted to see it succeed. And, that meant being competitive and going to the moon before anybody else. And that meant, you know, keeping peace through that. I mean, the space race was really just a big peacekeeping scheme of sorts. You know, you don't have to fight a Cold War if you just say, we're gonna challenge you to a space race. First one to the moon wins. Like, I'm here. Hey, Toasty Ghosty. Good to see you. Glad you're still here. Good to see you. My school starts at 8 a.m. I am from India. Where are you from? I am from the United States. I'm on the East Coast, so it is currently 8:33 p.m. for us. So it's about... I don't know what time it is for you. But it sounds like it's a pretty big time difference. Challenger explosion. I know you had no idea about the Challenger explosion. Really? That's unfortunate. That should be well taught. That is a big piece of history that just gets skipped over. Probably in favor of a lot of other junk, which is a whole other issue. But I just, that's baffling to me that they don't talk about that. Here it's 7:05 a.m. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's about an 11-hour difference. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, if you need to go to school, like, please do. Make sure you get ready and get there on time. We need to bring dirt. That's what we need. I'll go ahead and use my course dirt as well. U.S. history is taught until 10th grade. At most schools in the U.S., you get a little U.S. history, but not a lot. That's... I mean, we got taught a lot of U.S. history, but also, like, my parents, like, they made sure we did. You know, it wasn't just, like, it wasn't just whatever the book taught us, but also like we watched historical education as well. Like History Channel was something that we did watch back when it was actually history and not just crazy alien theories. You know, we'd watch a show, I think it was called Liberty Kids, which taught us all about different historical figures and kind of gave it a visual life to it. So that was a really awesome show. We watched a lot of cool things as kids, and my parents didn't shy away from the darker sides of history either. Like, for example, the Challenger explosion. I feel like nowadays they'd probably shield that from people. But, you know, when I was a kid, I think I learned about that when I was 7 years old, maybe even younger than that. I think I turned out pretty okay. Like, you know, it was just, that was stuff we learned. I learned about, you know, the Twin Towers and both attacks. Most people don't even realize there was more than one attack. You know, it's sad how good my parents did compared to the education department. Just because, like, my parents didn't have to do as good of a job as they did. Do you play FF? I'm assuming that's Final Fantasy. I do not. Oh, look, Reg of the Nog. Hello, Emmy. Welcome on in. Thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it. Isn't taught. Okay. That's crazy. Only after 10th grade? That is wild. U.S. history should be one of the first things they're taught. Like, I think that's the most important thing somebody can learn. That's the foundations of what not to do. We learn the history not so that we know it, but so that we don't repeat its mistakes. Like, oh my goodness. Way to get me fired up, Swift2. I'm about to, like, go off on the education department again. I just hate the slander that they give homeschoolers, too. Like, it's often said by a lot of people, especially the education department and a lot of educators out there, that homeschooling makes dumber kids, which is simply not true. I can vouch that. I'm biased, yes, but you can trust me. You could definitely trust me on that. Loved Liberty Kids. Liberty Kids was awesome. It was so awesome. What's up, Pineapple? Challenger exploded because of the cold weather and the valve seals weren't capable of the low temperatures. Can't draw a straight line from Vikings to now in U.S. history. I can explain U.S. history probably about from 1600s to 1820s. That's fair. That's fair. I will say my education, it did a really good job up until a certain point. And at that point, like, there's a lot of gaps. Just because some of it was self-taught and some of it wasn't. Like, anything pre... or anything, post-1990s may have gotten missed. Unless it was just that major. Just because that's how the history was written, you know? My parents really did try to get up-to-date stuff, but at the speed that things are moving now, I don't even know if they write things for, that include, like, recent history, like, after the 2000s. Like, do they teach that? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I would hope they do, but I also wouldn't blame them if they don't, because what do you say? There's so much that happens now, it's hard to keep track of it and add to the history. I bet Mr. Beast, he comes to India. I hope so. Mr. Beast has been doing a lot all over the world, so it wouldn't surprise me if one day he goes to India. Where's he opening that theme park? Beastland. Where is that? I forget. I know it's not in the US. Is that one... He's doing that in Saudi Arabia, right? Which I know isn't India. Before somebody, like, comes at me and goes, haha, you're dumb American, you don't know geography. But, you know, I know it's, like... All I know is it's, like, somewhere in that general region, that vicinity. It is closed now? It lasted for around 4 months. Really? What happened? Did it just not make money? That's insane. I would have thought it would have lasted a little longer. Man. That's really interesting. The makers of the seals told Mission Control, but NASA launched against advice due to pressure of fulfilling time deadlines and stuff. Yeah. NASA, like, as cool as they are, and as much as I love the idea, they have done a lot of things knowingly screwing over real people. And, you know, that is a tragedy. It doesn't mean you should hold that against them now, because the people that made those decisions back then are not the same people who are in charge now. Most of those people are long dead. But it always, it does irk me, just a little, how much of that could have been avoided if they just listened. Hello, Rahul Gaming. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Last for around 4 months. It was meant to be a pop-up event and not really a long-standing thing. It made money, didn't even break even though. Oof, that's unfortunate. That makes sense though. Pop-up thing would make a lot of sense. Who are you talking to? I can't see someone else except me. So I have 2 YouTube chats, a vertical and a horizontal stream. And then I also have a Twitch stream. So I'm talking to Twitch usually. If you hear me talking to ghosts, that's usually who they are, is the Twitch peeps. All right, let's move the chickens over. And then we'll build a coop in there as well, I think. I have no clue what you just said. I don't speak anything except English, and I ask that you keep it English only as well, just so I can read it. I don't know if I trust the pop-up theme park. I mean, here in the US, like, that's a very common thing, is pop-up theme parks, essentially. That's just what we would call our fair. The state fair is just... Or even, like, a circus is kind of like that. Fuck the Rogue Gaming. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Speaking of theme parks, oh boy, where are we going with this one? I'd ride any pop-up theme park ride purely just to see if I die. Like, that sounds tragic, but that's kind of part of the thrill, isn't it? Fair isn't a theme park? I mean, it's not really a theme park, I guess. But it's kind of like an amusement park in some regards. But it's not, like, necessarily a full-on theme park either. I don't know. It rides that line because there are, and a lot of them, there are roller coasters even. And various different rides like, I can't remember any of their names now. But also at the same point, like, they're usually built to be taken down and set up quickly. So I don't know what the extent of Beastland was. A lot of state fairs isn't rides, though. Really? See, like, every state fair I've been to does have rides. Now, I know that's not everybody's experience, so, like, you know, I can't just objectively say that. But I felt like every single one I've been to has had them. It's kind of a shock to me. Okay, I like this. But a bulk of it is like experiences stuff. Well, yeah, like most people, I don't think go to the fairs for the rides. Mostly because they're very expensive. That's part of the problem with fairs. They're scams, basically. You go in, you buy overpriced food, and you get overpriced drinks because they charge you even for water. And then you also have to pay for every single ride and every single experience. Like, it is such a scam. But if you're just going to have some fun, it's not a bad time, really. If I lived in the US, sure. If I die, people I will, like, sue and get money, and Belgium might just be dead. You don't get to sue in Belgium? Like, wait, I need to learn about this. This is interesting. Yeah, here in the US, anything happens, you sue. You sue the pants off of them. Like, that's part of the fun of living here, I feel like, is just looking for reasons to sue people. But I didn't know. I didn't even think about that. I guess you don't necessarily get to sue people everywhere. Like when I went to my state fair, they had a dolphin that we took photos with. That is really cool. That is really, really cool. And the games is a big part. The scam games, yes. It's very much a US thing. Interesting. I didn't know that. I would have thought that would have been much more everywhere else kind of thing. I feel like the US almost always favors the manufacturers and companies in a lot of cases with the laws or the way the laws are written. And I know a lot of the rest of the world, it's quite the opposite. So I just assumed, like, lawsuits were a very common thing over there where, you know, if the law wasn't followed to the T or somebody got hurt or injured because of something else, like, you know, you would just sue. Or they'd automatically give you money. That's very interesting. Huh. What are we talking about? Hello, Mumbo's trusted advisor. Well, come on in. Hope you're doing well. We're just talking about, pop-up theme parks or state fairs, essentially. And, how lawsuits aren't really common in other parts of the world when it comes to, like, injuries and wrongful deaths, I guess. Big reason is the U.S. Constitution is so vague and a lot of countries aren't built like that. That's true. The U.S. has the benefit that it was literally just kind of designed to be an experiment. And, it never outgrew being an experiment. So a lot of it is vague, like you said. Where a lot of these other places, they refined it so much after having lived through kings and several years of overthrowing governments. You know, a lot of that is ratified automatically. We'll put one right there and one right there. Just kind of add a little bit more to the pumpkin patch. And then... Oh, potatoes! Right, that's what I was forgetting. We need potatoes. This guy, that man! How's it going, Alfie? It's good to see you. See you at 100. Thanks for popping in. Have a good day at school. We also have this... Must use The rest of the world is used to just listening to 30 figures for their entire nation's history. Fair enough. You know, there's a reason classic rock exists. Or punk rock, sorry. Punk rock is more of like a down with the authority kind of thing. Your mom, crazy. Crazy. Doing good? How's the world going? It's going pretty good. I feel like I've built the most ugly dirt house known to man. But it's coming along. It needs moss. I think it really needs moss. I've got skeleton horses already. Diamond armor. I've been trying to take it slow, but the game is just really kind, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to lose it before long. Dinnerbone should reverse your mouse controls. That sounds awful. That sounds downright awful. The camera doesn't glitch when it's upside down. Really? That is very interesting. That is very, very interesting. Frills up sleeves, I can make it uglier. That's that's a great threat. I love it. I know I'm gonna add mud. We should do mud. Why am I not doing mud right now? We have a couple of hours. We have at least 1 or 2 more hours. I think I can make some mud and then pack it. And that would kind of help because it needs some variation to it. How long you be live? Hour, 2 hours, somewhere around then. We have an Elfie. I meant you, but also we do have an Elfie. Elfie's pretty cool. Emo only chat is diabolical, Swift2. That is diabolical. Bro, your camera inverted. Camera angle changed. It did. Twitch chat is being a little goofy right now. I like being evil. Woke up and chose chaos. Somebody's really just feeling like blowing some channel points. You know, I respect it. I need to get around to adding some more channel points. I have one I want to do where you guys can. Ooh, wow, that's loud. Where you guys can make write a sticky note, and I'll put it somewhere in my room. So like, if you guys want it, I could put it on my monitor, not on the screen, but like on the border, where I could put it on the wall, or you guys could request it. I can tell you no, obviously, but I like the idea of it because I've been trying to write down nice things that you guys say to me, just in case, because I can use it against any of you at any time. Okay, Nikita can't take it back. They said that they would never call me lazy, so I'm gonna hold them to that. It's written down, okay? But I've been trying to write down very nice things that you guys say to me occasionally. But what am I gonna spend it on? We need expensive things to save for. Can you give us VIP Plus? If Twitch would add it, I would. But I don't know what else it would do. Like, that's the thing. Like, I could just add that, but to what extent? I do want to add things for the Forever World once we're a little deeper into it. I'd like to make it so that you guys could redeem it and we could set up like some lore or of some sort. So like, if you wanted to be a character within the world, I'd like to. I have a mod where if you name tag certain things, it changes its textures. We could do even something like that. So if I name tag a villager, it makes it into a certain skin and you could live within the world or something like that. And if you wanted, if it went even bigger than that, you know, you could have your own temple or something like that, you know. We could go really big with it. You know, a lot of people do that with their hardcore worlds. I like that, but I like doing that with the Forever World even more, only because you guys actually get to keep what you redeemed, because I know I would die in a hardcore world. Shoot, I've died a lot. I have died 4 times already. My playtime is not a lot. I have played 9 hours, 8.5, really. Like, that's not... the death to hour ratio is not in my favor right now. You did a VIP plus roll, that's it. It's just a happy feeling. Get ready to have an army of Elfies. Oh no. It's gonna be Birch Kingdom on SBK all over again. Ellen Lee, Panda, thank you for spending your taxes. Appreciate you both. Hello, hello. How's it going? In India, yesterday, the kite day. I have no idea how to pronounce that right, so I'm not even gonna try. That's awesome. Kites are pretty cool. VIP plus minus. I love it. Yeah, I could talk. You guys could talk again. You have freedom of speech. Do you celebrate the festival in which we fly kites? I don't know if that's really a thing here. It probably used to be a thing. We used to fly kites a lot, but I feel like here at least, like, that's definitely not a thing to the extent it is there. Because I've seen pictures of your guys' kite festivals. It's awesome. Here, like, people might go out and fly a kite, but I think most people probably are bound to ask you, what in the world is a kite? Your house would bring down the value of Shrek's house. It would, honestly. My house is pretty bad. 4 deaths. Not great. If 4 times is a lot, you should see my Twitch SMP death count. That was a lot. That was a ton. I died 4 times in 5 minutes once. That's awful. Oh, it's sleepy time. Okay. Boop. Me and Panda are on the same wavelength. You guys are right in sync. It's awesome. Doing pretty good. How have you been, Reg? I've been pretty okay. I'm tired. I'm hanging in there, though. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I've just been chilling, having fun with the Forever World. I've got lots of cool plans for it, and can't wait to show you guys some of them. I've also got really cool plans for the video game, the development for that. I finally put out an announcement for it. I've got episode 0 of the Forever World done, so that's going to come out hopefully this weekend. Episode 1 will hopefully come out a couple of days after that, because I'm in the middle of recording it, like it's halfway done. And then I just need to record episode 2, and I'll be ahead. Like, I am trying really, really hard this month. And I'm going to go to the doctors at some point next week, I think. So that way I can get all my medical stuff taken care of early instead of late in the year. And, you know, medical deductibles will be, like, fun, I guess. They're not going to love me. we're going to be, like, halfway through the year, and they're going to be like, yeah, you've already met, the maximums for all of your physical therapies, all of your possible visits. Like, I'm going to drain the insurance companies early in the year probably, but I want to get it all taken care of now. Like, I'm just hitting January with everything I got because I've got the energy, and it'll be a good time. Poo Poo Guy, welcome on in. I love your username. What a name. What a name. The real question is that premium dirt? Chat ate it all? Premium dirt. Would you say premium dirt is only dirt that is made? Or can it be harvested from the Mother Nature? Because, like, why would I make my own dirt when I can just, like, dig it up? Because I think I got most of it, actually, from over here. Oh, no, it's stinky spruce dirt. It actually is. It's very stinky spruce dirt. Unfortunately, it's, like, spruce as far as the eyes can see out here. I was gonna, like, do Hobbit hole stuff. Because, like, I was really feeling it. I haven't actually finished a Hobbit hole village ever. I was like, that would be great. Minecraft had a different idea and spawned me in a cave. So we're doing a goblin town after this house is done. Dirt bought from Mother Nature's dirt subscription service. Where is this? I've lost the spot where I did the spruce dirt, but it's somewhere back here. I just took a whole bunch of this, and then I took whatever was underneath it, too. But, like, it's just for... Oh. Oh, that's a pig. I thought that was a pink sheep. I was gonna say, dude, my luck. My luck. What am I doing? I need to, like, either be fishing or work on the chicken coop. Have any of you built a chicken coop? How do you do it? What would that look like? Pig sheep, pig sheep. It's a crossbreed. Starting off strong. That's the hope anyway. That is the hope. I've almost done 8-hour work days every day this week. I've started to slip a little bit the last couple of days because I've not been sleeping well. Well, I've been sleeping well, but at the wrong times. So I've got an inverted schedule right now. I'm going to sleep at like 7 a.m. and waking up at 2 p.m. Which isn't great. It's not great. I'm gonna fix it, okay? I'm gonna fix it. It would look like a chicken coop. It's a coop with chickens. You guys are so helpful. What would I do without you? What do you got? Nothing that I can't live without. No, you can't run away from me. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Thank you. And just like that, I can make a saddle. And we have ourselves a horse. I have no clue how fast skeleton horses are. But I guess we're about to find out, right? I imagine it's probably randomized, but it's whatever. Oh, it's only one. Oh. The more you know. Boop. It's not awful. It's not great, but he can swim now. Like... Oh, wait, these guys don't swim. Right. Well, it doesn't kick me off the second we get in water. That's pretty nice. But horses can swim now. I'm so happy. I go to bed at 12 a.m. and wake up at like 9 p.m. That's not terrible. That's actually really good. Wait, 12 a.m. to 9 p.m.? Wait. After... Do you mean 12 p.m. to 9 p.m.? Or 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. to 9 a.m.? Otherwise, like, that is a crazy sleep schedule. Holy cow. I'm a YouTuber, a new YouTuber? Nice. YouTubing is fun. You guys get some normal sleep. Bro, I know. You a cat? Nepter's a cat. I think Nepter might be a cat, guys. I know some horses move quicker than others. Does that apply to skeleton horses too? I'm not really too sure. I think they probably do vary it a little bit. Oh, hello. I don't want to lose my horse. Hang on, just... Don't shoot my horse. Just... I gotta commit genocide. Give me a second. Okay. We done now? We done. Okay, I'm gonna eat my fish. Apparently all the chat is just sharing a brainwave. Yep. Brain blast. No, 12 in the morning to 9 p.m. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Like, there's no judgment. I'm just impressed. I can't sleep. Like, teach me your ways, oh wise one. Skeleton horses are all the same as far as I know. Okay, I gotcha. I'll take it then. Hi, please help. $6, please. Hey, man, if you find somebody willing to give you $6, send them my way too. Help a brother out, man. I need $6. Ever calling my sleep schedule bad again after seeing this? Well, sometimes I wake up at like 5 to 7 p.m. It all depends on what time I woke up on the day before. That's fair. That is fair. I'm Indian. Cool. We have quite a lot of people from India watch. I'm trying to remember. So we've got 100 is from India. They were there earlier. Alfie, thank you for the bit. Buy yourself something nice. I'm gonna go buy myself like a little nibble of ice cream. I'll go get a free sample. Thank you so much, Alfie. 10 hours is apparently my body's needed amount of sleep. Hey, that's not bad. That is not bad. Mine's wacky, so I can't judge you guys. It's inconsistent. I don't sleep any good amounts. It's just whenever I do, I sleep, and then it's usually at bad hours and for short periods of time. Well, I hear some skeleton horses have some pretty strong opinions. Let's just say it's got fun to pick with you. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know where we're going, but we're going on a little bit of an adventure. I know I'm going to build out there. Like, let's just survey the area. We're going to build over here by the pillager outpost. I think I want to incorporate it into a build, actually. And you know what? I'll tell you guys a little bit about my plan. I was thinking for Earth Day, because nobody actually celebrates that. I'm convinced it's a made-up holiday. And now this is where everybody tells me, King, you don't go plant trees. All of us plant trees. I was thinking maybe, like, for Earth Day, we recycle that village down there. So we take it, we destroy it all, and we rebuild it into something better. Because I like villages, but that one's kind of a little janky. But we also take this, and we build into our wall, like a pillager captain farm or something. I gotta look into how that works. But we might be able to find a way to do it. And we kind of build, like, a nice little fort up here. Because... where is it? Is the village down there? Yeah, the village is down there. So we could put a little village down there, recycle it, build a huge fort up here, and then kind of build like a little village of some sort up here as well. I don't know what it would look like. Maybe it's just kind of like a gate. What's that? Admiral, are you still here? Do you remember in the Middle Earth games what that town was called? That Italian's from. Like, something kind of like that. That would be really cool. A really cool fort like that. Be really, really cool. Although, there's several Lord of the Rings people here. Maybe you guys know. I don't know if you guys played the Middle Earth games, but they're so good. So, so good. I need roughly 3 hours of sleep to operate. I can operate off of that. It's just not recommended. I haven't finished them. Oh. They're really good. They're really, really good. I highly recommend it if you can, but it may not be your style game either. I don't know. Oh, that's not good. No, thank you. I don't want whatever you're selling. Where am I going? Home. Home. We're going home. I'm getting, like, motion sick watching this. Let's go third person, I guess. Whoa, hello. That's pretty cool. Are we going the right way? Yeah, we are. Okay. All right, let's go alongside the river. I can go in the river. We're good. I have no clue what you just said, 100, but hello, welcome on in. Or welcome back, rather. I once had 2 hours of sleep and then ran a marathon. Why do you hate yourself? That sounds awful. I ate food and now I'm EP. That is so relatable. IP and port, please. Hello, A-Man. Welcome on in. There is no IP or port because this is not viewer joinable. If you'd like to join a viewer joinable server, go check out... Oh, that's unfortunate. Go check out, like, Kitrix Live or King Alfie. Go join their servers. They're pretty cool people. The very fast speaking English, that's why we are not able to understand. If you know Hindi, you can speak it. I don't know Hindi. I'm sorry. Thank you, most of my household is sick of it already. Dang. I love dad jokes, they're great. Yeah, the worst part of the day is I have to stay up all day. Oof. Fair enough, I can't operate off of less than 8. Here's I've gotten a bit older. Was it your birthday? If so, happy birthday. Or belated birthday, I guess. We're building a chicken coop. We're going to build a chicken coop, guys. Amen, please keep it English only. I can't read whatever you're saying, and it does neither of us any good. Boop. Put that away. We'll put the lodestones away. I don't know what I was thinking picking those up. We don't need them. Not right now. I have as many video games as I have books in my roster to complete. I'll let you, Reg, guess the number, because I don't know either. I'm gonna say it's at least 2. Anything more than that, and we might be getting crazy. OP Pradam wants some money. Think you're Mr. Beast from Amazon. I am not rich by any means. It is King. It is my birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday, dude. I hope you have a good day today. Or have had a good day today. I suppose it's probably wrapping up soon. You're Canadian, right? So it's, you're an EST Canadian, I'm pretty sure. So it's already 9/11. It's pretty late for you is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I think a chicken coop should have, like... Let's do some of this, okay? I've only seen a chicken coop like 3 times in my life, in real life, and they're all very different shapes. So you guys can't make fun of me, okay? This is just gonna look the way it does because all chicken coops look different. Okay. It's kind of butted up against the back here. 1, 2... Maybe go 3 wide? But if we do that, then it really should be... here. I want it raised up, because I feel like that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but it makes sense to me. Kind of think it might be more of a chicken shed, though, now that I'm thinking about it. What if we did a chicken shed? So like that, right? And then... I don't know what I'm doing. Boop, right? And then... Can you move? Thank you. I should not move these guys in. I don't know what I was thinking. Do that, because there's like a little ramp usually to get them into the space. Because chickens, they're weird. They're kind of like robots. You might say they're robot chickens. I don't know. And then... See, they're already going through. Like, they're pre-programmed. They already know what to do. And yet, like... I don't know how to explain it. Chickens are just robots, okay? I suppose I really should have a way to get in, but I would say that's going to be through the back. There'd be like a little door back here so I could get in and steal their eggs. I haven't quite decided how that's going to look yet, but we're going to like build shelves or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, so I don't have what I thought I had, so what I need is like a door right there. Okay. This is kind of looking a little funky, but you know what? It's a chicken coop. It's kind of like a birdhouse, but larger. Because chickens are larger birds, right? Yes. I've reasoned my way through it. Okay, wait. This is ugly, but I can fix it. You survived another trip around the sun. Strange way of putting it, but thanks. Enjoy your next 24 hours, Nefter. Birthday Nefter, I'll make it fun anyways. I'm in the UK, so it's 2 a.m. and I'm wide awake. Oof. Oh, you're... I was thinking of, Rocky. I think that's who I was thinking of. He's Canadian. Because he's near, like, Cece's, and he's never been. But it's a great pizza place, guys. Trust me, okay? I know I wasn't here long, but I gotta go eat dinner really quick. Alright, enjoy dinner. Appreciate you popping in, Panda. Dude, are you unk now like Craig? Please keep chat from politics if you can, 100. I'd appreciate it. Boop. So we need, like... I don't want to just make it out of spruce, because I feel like that would be really bad. But at the same time, I don't have a lot at my disposal right now. Okay. Let's, do... I'm kind of stuck. We could use, like, some cobbled deep slate at least to outline it. That could be something. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. I've got an idea, chat. I have an idea. So... we are going to use the stairs. But, only in some spots. Also, I need, like, there we go. Do I want an overhang on this sucker? I think yes. It'd be like that. And I don't have enough wood for this. Okay, let's cut down another tree. I can't fly. What do I... okay. Trying to flap my wings. Let's cut down... where am I expanding to next is the question, I guess. Well, the pathway from here to there is basically done. I think we just need to get some of these trees off, so I'm gonna... I guess remove that. I don't know. I am now officially an unk. Oof. Welcome to the gang. It's only downhill from here, man. There's nothing quite like waking up and feeling sore just because you slept wrong. Like, nobody ever told me that you were gonna sleep wrong, but you very much can. And I do. I do not wish that upon any of you, though. Alright, so we do that, right? This is a challenge. I've never made a chicken coop. I don't have enough. Why am I being so stingy? We've got all the time in the world to get resources. Let's actually just build a chicken coop. Like, why am I being this way? See, I've got a whole stack right here. Let's just turn that all into stairs. I'm not gonna live to regret that. Alright. We probably need more spruce anyway, so that'll be a problem, but we'll deal with that later. I might do slabs across the top. I haven't really decided that one yet. Okay. Okay. Up. Up, up, up. Up. Up, up. 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 Okay. And you remember that time I crashed out when you guys said that bop didn't mean, like, a good song anymore? I don't know why, but that randomly just, like, stuck back out in my head, and I was like, I need to bring that up. So we could do Viking style, like that. Well, I guess it would have a little bit of an overhang there. Sorry? Don't apologize, man. You're okay. Boop. I feel like that's a little excessive. As funny as it is, like, these these random chickens having a home where there's like this huge little Viking-esque thingy there. You know what? I'm sticking with it. We're doing it. I guess do a full block there, because that would make the most sense, yeah? Okay, we need more stairs. Not much more, just a little bit. These chickens are driving me nuts. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I need a slab. And I think we also need to light this area up. And give me a left. Now you're okay, dude. Go do your school if you need to go do school, man. I appreciate you being here, but I want to see you succeed in life, and that means staying in school. Don't repeat my mistakes, guys. Stay in school. I actually did stay in school for a good amount of time. I didn't go past grade school. High school is where I stopped. Hey, Sheep, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. So I'm thinking in here, right? Why so many chickens? Why not so many chickens? That is the real question. I need to sleep. I can't see anything. I also need to, like, make more things out of wood. Boop. Also, it's never good to see me shaking my head. Nah. It's always good to see you, bro. 3 minutes left for school. It's getting close. It's getting close. What did I come in here for? Right, you. I don't know why I made so many of those. I really didn't need that, but it's fine. Sheep. So, like, what if we did, like, one of those? I think it needs to go up. If we're gonna do that. And I can't really explain why, it just looks better. Never have enough chickens. More chickens. You know, in this economy, like, I could do with some eggs. I could definitely do with some eggs. Oops. Okay, that's, like, excessive. I love it. Okay. Boop. Boop. And then because we have a bottom now, we can do chains with a lantern to light it up. Okay. And then one other thing. I want my trapdoors. Like that. Because then it would be like, I don't know if any of you have actually seen like where chickens nest, but I'm pretty sure they basically have these shelves. And they just build their nests on these shelves next to each other. And like that's where the hens lay their eggs and all that. I say that like, again, acknowledging the fact that I've only seen a couple of what do you call them? A couple of coops. Let's see. Do I want it to hang down lower, or do I like that? I think for this side it doesn't hang down, the other side it does. I think that looks best. Boop, boop. Hey, cheer stream, we love cheer stream. You smile a lot, and that's good. Well, I enjoy myself. It's hard not to smile when you're having fun, I guess. I appreciate that, yeah. It's one of my many qualities, at least according to my mom. I remember when I was a kid, I used to smile all the time. Like, you could not catch me not smiling. It could be the most inappropriate time to be smiling, too. And I couldn't help it. Like, I'd be at a funeral and I'd be smiling. Like, I'd be beaming in the back. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe it wasn't that excessive. But it was a lot of smiles, that's for sure. Okay. Chickens are really messy, and I feel like we need to add more mess here. So, Podzol? Maybe? Question is, where would the chickens poop more? The answer is yes. They would just would everywhere. Maybe we mix in some diorite into it too. Like right here. I think that's the spot. Although over here is a lot easier because I don't have to clean it up. But Podzol, it's whatever. We'll just put it right here. Okay, I need to go get some bones. And then we'll also put in some like coarse dirt around it as well. Think you need a new chair stream picture where your bed isn't so messy? I do. I really do. It's been on the to-do list. I need to get some things done soon. Once I get the Forever World stuff caught up, I'm gonna slow down a little bit on taking on new projects just to wrap up some old ones. Namely, right now, I need to get, I'm gonna cut down that tree. I think it's causing some issues. Namely, right now, like, for example, Omnia, it needs a lot of, it needs a lot of love. Like, I just promised a whole bunch of stuff, but that was all a lie. I don't know how to do any of that, so I gotta, like, actually start. I'm really good at promising things. I'm not usually great at keeping those promises. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I think at this point, I just need more bone meal. What's its growth stage? Can I see that? I can't. Okay. Let's just go get all the bones. I use an AI to put a dog on the bed for chair stream picture. I'm gonna go commit tantrums. Farewell. See you, sheep. Thanks for popping in. It was good seeing you. I hope you have a good day. As much as I like the idea, I don't know. I'd probably get in a lot of trouble for that, even though it's not that deep. Oh, that was quick. Okay. What is... These are just really loud. Okay. Little Prince preview. Prince is a great... Listen, guys. I told my mom about that, okay? She was heavily against it. But as I started to talk her out of it, I feel like I started to talk her into it. So, I'm not saying I've won, but I'm slowly taking ground, okay? I started telling her how irresponsible it would be of me to get one and how expensive they are. I was like, but if I were to get one, it would be this one because they're just good dogs by default. And like suddenly I think she started to like the idea. I'm just saying. And I've looked into it, okay? This is really bad. But it's no secret. Medically speaking, I am questionable at best, right? I've planted the seeds. Worst comes to worst, like, service dog, okay? Hear me out. He'd be such a good boy. Like, he'd be so cute in a vest. Like, it would be great. It would be so good. Not that I'm planning to need a service dog, but... Just saying, there are options. Although that being said, my mom did say she would just find me a wife instead of going the service dog route. So, you know, that's a whole other issue there. I don't know if we're gonna win that one. Not a fan of AI. Real Prince incoming soonish. One can dream, right? One can certainly dream. Wife and dog, happy days. That sounds lovely to me. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds lovely to me. One day. We should you know, this is where I finally get canceled. When I get really famous, I should use that fame to start a speed dating show to find myself the perfect wife. Like, why not scout out my audience? That sounds like a great idea. What could go wrong? I mean, other Minecraft YouTubers do it. Yeah. Why, if you could convince your mom to get a puppy? Ooh. Ooh, now we're talking. Well, I mean, like, if I have a wife, I'd hope we don't have to convince my mom. I'd hope we just can do it because we own our own house. Although in this economy, owning a house, that's a funny idea. That's a really funny idea. Also, I think the chicken coop is just about there. I think there's just like one or two more things I want to do. Like, I want to put like one more lampstand somewhere in here. And, I don't know. I feel like they need just a little something more. But I don't know what. I guess coarse dirt, maybe some gravel, and maybe even a little bit of diorite. Let's get some of that together. You guys aren't ready, okay? If everything goes to my master plan, which I guess I'd love to showcase my master plan to you guys at some point. Because it's so far-fetched, but you know, I think people love a guy with a plan, right? Maybe people hate a guy with a plan. I don't know. But it's wild. It's crazy. And I'm just saying. I think I could. I don't have any diorite. Okay. Well, coarse dirt it is. Coarse dirt gravel. I usually throw out my diorite, so I don't have any. So imagine like a big piece of land, right? I think I've told you guys about this before, but you're gonna hear about it again. You know, a huge piece of land where I can go do whatever I want, however I want. We could build like sheds as my kids get older. They can like have their own little, like, not houses per se, but like little spaces that they can hang out in, and when their friends come over, they can do sleepovers in there. Like, I think that would be so cool. We'll build things all the time just to do it. We could have a nice garden. I think it would be so cool to do that, and then like a nice big kitchen. And just to break societal norms, I'm gonna actually use the kitchen. Oh. You know, like, I would love to actually bake, and we could do baking streams. Although I'm just mainly wanting to do it because it would be so fun to bake as a family. Like, that sounds like fun. I'm sure it's less fun when there's a big mess involved. Well, I thought he was gonna get out, but he did not. Okay. Or I guess she. The chickens are she's. They all lay eggs. Man, it sounds fun. Now you might be asking, how do you get all this money? That's where you guys come in. I'm going to beg you guys until you give me all the money I need. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? No, it would largely be funded by that, but also just by the fact of, hopefully Omnia will be out by then. And, you know, you guys can buy that game and actually get something out of it instead of just me saying, hey guys, fund the house. Make sure I can feed the wife and kids today. Like, I don't want to be that guy. But that would be a fun way to live. And of course, like, you could have guests over all the time because of that. That is quite the chicken house. I love it. I love it. Do I have any other eggs? I have 2. Alright. Aww. Okay, well, we did try. I really did try. I don't know what mod that's from, but that's awesome. Okay, chickens can walk in and out. I need to put a lantern on that post. That's what I'm forgetting. I'm trying to think, what else is really fun about that idea that I have? It's ambitious. Like, don't get me wrong, it is 100% ambitious. But, oh yeah, you know, with that kind of space, you can actually really have a dog and have fun. You know, being able to go run around outside. Because right now, the problem is, like, you live anywhere, and it's, like, you get a small backyard. And I just feel bad for, like, big dogs that are cramped up in the backyard. Like, they want to be able to go out and run whenever they want to run. So I think a big backyard would be really cool. Women hold a lot of bargaining power in relationships. They do. They do, dude. Okay, listen. I don't think I'd be able to tell a girl no. Probably on just about anything, if we're real. Like, I know a lot of people have jokingly called me simp over the years. They might be on to something. I don't know. Naruto, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Hope you're having a good day. You're ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you. You've been here for less than a minute. My dog never ran, so lazy. Tisk, man. No, dogs are all different. They're definitely different. The dog we had, he was a dachshund, so he was an adorable little guy. He didn't really do much running, but sometimes he would go out and run, but he wouldn't really play much. He wasn't a very playful dog. He wasn't really a friendly dog either. Like, he was okay with you petting him usually. And he'd have that, like, I guess, proud look about him. But he wouldn't really, like... He wouldn't really play tug of war. He wouldn't really, play fetch or anything like that. He didn't do any tricks. He was just there. He'd let you pet him, but he didn't really seek out pets, usually. He would seek out attention sometimes, but he didn't really necessarily want, like, a ton of attention, from what I remember. It was a long time ago. They're all ganging up in the back, come on. Yes, bro, it's a good live. Bro, where are you from? I am from the United States. I'm on the east side, so it is currently 9:42 p.m. for me. Judging by you saying good morning, I'm gonna assume you're probably from another country. And just from lately, I'm gonna assume probably India. Just due to the fact that a lot of people today have been from India, so it just makes sense. I'm from India. All right, nice. That's awesome. Lots of people from India today. Hello, Mighty Madness. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. You're so good at guessing. I try to be. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just now getting to be morning for them, so, you know, a lot of people waking up and getting ready to go off to school, maybe checking YouTube, scrolling for a little bit. Also, thank you to whoever subscribed. I appreciate it. Almost stepped on that. Man, we've done a lot of work today. I'm pretty happy with this. Sure, this time I never had it before. I don't know, man. YouTube may have changed their algorithm or something. I don't know. Is there like a holiday going on? Like, I know the Kite Festival was recently. I heard that was recent anyway. Or, alternatively, my videos have just been shown a lot more. I don't know. Guys, those are watching from India, like, subscribe, bro. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, my goal was really to fish, which we didn't do a ton of. We didn't fish for a little bit longer today. There was a holiday. Okay, I gotcha. That's probably why then. Holidays are always a good time. I'm gonna clean up my inventory really quick so we can get back to fishing. And then we can, fish for a little bit before we wrap things up tonight. I don't know how long we're gonna stream for. Boop. Like that, and then I guess I could put those away. Anything else? Sand. Sand can go here. Alright. Sleep. Okay. What? Okay, we got. I think we have at least 15 minutes left in me. I forgot we had that stream crash earlier today. Like the second I started stream, the stream crashed. You are so sorted. I have no clue what that word you said at first was, but yeah, I try to keep things sorted out if I can. It helps me stay organized, and I've got a lot of gear right now. I'm gonna hold off on getting any major upgrades though. From here on out, it's gonna kind of just remain the same. If I want better gear, I gotta actually enchant it and combine, or I need to or I'm gonna need to do what do you call it? I'll eventually have to do villager trading, but I'm not gonna do that until I get all the mending books from fishing. I haven't decided if I'm saying all the mending is in only armor or armor and tools. I have to kind of decide that one. Means big brother. Okay, I gotcha. Hello, Hanu. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. 15 more minutes. That's kind of what I'm planning, yeah. Here, let me go and set a timer. Hey, Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay. That way, if for some reason I forget, I have it set beforehand. I don't want to go super long because I know some of you do need to sleep tonight. And I know how you guys are, and the fact that some of you stay up later than you're supposed to. I'm also going to make sure the ads are snoozed because I don't want you guys to get an ad right before we end. Snooze. Snooze. And one more. Boop. That's doable for me too. Then I really need some sleep. It was way too early this morning. Oof. How early did you wake up? Okay. It looks like oh, I did drop a lot of frames earlier. I didn't even see when that happened. Okay. I'll look into that later. I need sleep. We sleep when we die. There we go. That's one way to say it. I also play Minecraft, but I cannot sort things properly. Not get things sorted. That's fair. It's a process. I'm gonna be using copper golems to help me actually do it before long, because I'm getting too many items. And I need just more help. But and I want to set that up early. That way I have it for the rest of the world. Storage is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. Never sleep because sleep's for the weak. Exactly. Please not end the stream. I do have to end the stream, unfortunately, so that I can make videos. That's why I do these streams, actually, is so that I can usually make a video out of the stream. But I will always be back. I come back. Well, my next stream will be Sunday if all goes to plan. I was gonna try to do a stream this weekend for the 12-hour stream I promised a while back. Unfortunately, that's just not gonna happen. I'm way behind on some other things, but I'm gonna get to it eventually, I promise. And then I don't know what our next major stream will be for Twitch. But I know I want to step away from doing long streams to celebrate. Just because those are brutal for my schedule, apparently. I mean, regular people's time, it was not that early, but 9 a.m. is pretty early for me. That's fair. That's early for me too. I get it. That is pretty early, and it's pretty late for you now. So I was up early today watching the Splashdown of Crew 11. Ooh, okay, nice. That's awesome. Sounds like fun. I take it because I didn't hear anything about it. It probably was a successful and safe splashdown, which is good. Set it to record and stream at the same time, or use VOD to make videos. For the streams, I actually intentionally make it so that the VOD doesn't need to be used at all. So everything we do in the stream is probably just going to be turned into a time lapse through flashback. So I did the dock, for example, but I think I did that all outside of flashback. Oops. The lighting I did on flashback, so I can quickly throw that together. And then the chicken coop I did. But, you know, most of what I do, it may not even end up in it. It's just to kind of get stuff done and say, hey, by the way, I did this on my stream. You can watch this on YouTube or Twitch, and then that's that. Spidey, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hey, name tag. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take it. I'll be there on Sunday. All right. Sounds good, dude. Did they find out what was wrong with him? They came home early due to medical emergency. Oh, okay. Hopefully he's okay. Okay. I do like fishing. This is nice. Minecraft fishing is so calm and peaceful. There's very little you actually have to do. We can just sit here, and when it's ready, it's ready. I need to see if there's like a mod of some sort that removes the crosshair when your bobber is in the water, but I don't know. And it said, as far as I'm aware, was it one of the guys my money was on it being the women? Oh. I don't know. I mean, I would say, statistically speaking, it could happen to anybody. Let me just say that. But there's a lot more that could go wrong, usually, in space for women, I would say. That's just a theory based on what I think I know about space and what I think I know about women. AKA, not very much. But, that would have been my thought, I guess, at first too, Nathan. Just instinctively. Which maybe I should check my bias. Maybe I should check my bias. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of where my thoughts were as well, Nathan. You're going to be a big YouTuber one day? Well, I appreciate that, Naruto. The hope is there. The hope is there. I'm doing my best. And, you know, if the numbers come, great. But if they don't, I can't say I didn't try. That was a bow. What kind of bow? Curse of Vanishing and Power 3. That's not terrible. Compared to the bow we had before, I'll take it. I'm not entirely sure how to say your name. Pish? Is that how you say it? And yes, you're doing the best. You're the best. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright. Couple more line casts and we'll wrap up things. I gotta finish up today's episode. I'll try to finish that up tonight, or at least get the rough cut done so I can do the music and everything tomorrow. If I do, we could release the episode Saturday and the other one Monday or Sunday. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do the release, but I want to do 2 episodes back to back, basically. Or as close to back-to-back as I can. I was going to do 3, but I decided on 2 because it makes the most sense. I want to get you guys... I want to do the first net where we send it in. If it does well, great. A bunch of people can watch it. And there will be a second video immediately ready after to get people wanting more. But also, you know, if... I just want to, like, refine the style a little bit. Thought it was the guy, might be wrong, didn't pay too much attention. I'll look into it. I'm curious now. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Like, I'm just glad they're all okay, or hopefully they're okay. I'm assuming because they've made it back to Earth. I would hope so. We'll ever know who or what. They'll be kept private, probably. Unless the astronaut themselves say it. But what is it, HIPAA? HIPAA's the one that dictates that they can or can't say stuff. The right to medical privacy or whatever. Which is fair. I get that. It's just also my own curiosity is like getting the best of me sometimes. It's kind of like, this is not my business, so tell me more. Oop, I missed that one. I've been too busy cracking knuckles. Alright. Come on, give me one more fish, please. Okay, one more, and then we're good. Okay, really quick, one weird thing I found out lately. I apparently didn't know this. I listen to 21 Pilots occasionally. Probably a lot more than occasionally. I like their music. It's pretty good. Apparently, YouTube has picked up that I listen to them somehow. And they have started sending me shorts about 21 Pilots. I apparently missed that Josh Dunn and Debbie Ryan are married. I was wondering for the longest time what happened to her. For those of you who don't know, she was on Disney Channel for a long time. She was the Radio Rebel, for those of you who happen to know about that. Or her other popular roles, she was Jessie in Jessie, same title. You know, she was that girl, redhead. I had no clue what happened to her. I was like, I haven't seen her in like anything. It turns out she got married to Josh Dunn, the drummer in 21 Pilots. The more you know. I only heard one of their songs called Ride. It's really good. They're really good. I like 21 Pilots. How did you not know? I don't know. I saw a video of her guessing songs based on him playing the drum beat on a table. And I was like, man, she's really good at guessing this. This is a crossover I didn't know was going to happen. Why does she know the song so well? And then I looked it up. I was like, they've been married. I'm like, when did they get married? They've been married a while. They just had a baby. What? Wild stuff. Really cool stuff. Like, just stuff I didn't know. Man, our base is shaped up a lot today. I did a lot of work on this today, so that happened. This happened today on the stream. That happened on the stream as well. Man, good times, good times. We're gonna finish. Stream, Forever World, EP01. I don't know. Sure. They've been together for such a long time. They have the cutest dog. That's awesome. That's great. I just somehow missed it, I guess. But now I know. I'm cultured. A little more cultured anyway. But I love 21 Pilots. I don't know if Debbie Ryan does any other acting, but she was a good actress from what I remember too. So always a good time. I need to get caught up. I've been on an Andrew Garfield kick lately though. Like I want to watch more Andrew Garfield. I want to watch Hacksaw Ridge. He did another one called Silence. I wanted to watch that. I've been itching to kind of watch the Amazing Spider-Man movies again. I love Andrew Garfield. He's a good guy. I kind of just want to catch up on everything and him, and then maybe I'll jump over and see what Debbie Ryan has done outside of the Disney bubble. Because she made up a lot of my childhood, really. been a long time since then, though, I suppose. Let's do F3D. There we go. From which country? I'm from the United States. Hello, Deepak. Doing well. Let's find us somebody to raid, shall we, chat? I'm gonna need to refresh because Twitch is a little behind. Boop. I appreciate y'all for being here, though. Much appreciated. Whoa. Super chat. Thank you so much, Naruto. I appreciate it for the 20... I'm gonna assume Indian rupees? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You did not need to do that. But I really do appreciate it. Okay. Thanks for stream, Monk. Crazy. Wild. I did have tickets to the concert. What? You did? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I bet they're really cool to see in person. Everybody's playing Hightail. I just kind of want to pop into some Minecraft. Let's go say hi to Lame Towel. Didn't go get into a friend. It feel like going. Oh, fair enough. That's fair. I hope they had a good time. I'm sure it was fun. Hop in the raid, get some free champ points. Meet a cool streamer along the way. A Lame Towel is playing some Minecraft, Clockcraft Season 2, Episode 6. They're building right now, it seems. So it'll be a good time. Pretty similar vibes to here, I'm sure. And it'll be a good time. I had a small amount because it is my brother's account. Hey, dude, it's okay. I hope you didn't take anything from your brother to give me, though. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to end stream now, though. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you another time. Bye-bye, everybody.